Good morning my YouTube friends, it's Margaret here from M.E.s Orchids, and I'm in the top bedroom, and as you can see the garden is still bone dry. We're expecting rain. Everybody else has had rain, but unfortunately here in Crewe, because we're on the Cheshire Plains, so there's no hills surrounding us at all, we're actually desperately needing the rain. And the rain hasn't arrived, but never mind, we've got a few fluffy clouds up there, and some of them are a little bit dark, but there's nothing actually to show that we will get any rain, maybe not even today. So I'm going to come back out now here and just secure this window, and if you'll bear with me now, I'll take you back out this way and I'll go into the orchid room, so bear with me. And here we are into the orchid room, and I've just set up this little table here just to give you an overview of one or two of the tiny orchids that I've got, and of course taking centre stage is this big white Phalaenopsis. One of those I call the Three Sisters. That's been flowering its little heart off for absolutely months and months, but it just hangs down here from this nice glass vase. And we've only got quite low humidity at the moment. That's because I've had the door open and I've been back and forth. But let's take you down here. This is a little Laelia labata. Now this is just a little secondary seedling that was in the pot, and I've got a larger one there. For some reason when they pot up seedlings, one always seems to romp away better than the other, and the other one's quite large, and this one's now, let's just see if it'll focus, now it's in lava rock. It's coming along fine. This is another one that is actually on a piece of bark, and I've just put it in this little container here with a little bit of sphagnum moss around it and just a few lava rocks just to secure it. And that's Elsie Tropical Pointer, and that seems to be fine. This is a little tiny one that I've been trying to bring on, and it's got 3 new active roots. And let's have a look at this one, Cattleya. Oh, this is Mulleri. And this is a little species one which has been struggling, but it's still with us, as we say. This one of course here is the little Phalaenopsis Parishii, and this is the one that I thought maybe it was a growth, a flower bud appearing, but it isn't. It's a new root there, and that one there is a new root there, and underneath is a leaf. But considering it's come from nothing in these last few months, it's got quite a good root system, and it seems to be a lot happier now. This one of course is the Pathiopedilum Bellatum by Rothschildianum, and this is one that I'm trying to bring back from the brink, and we've got that new leaf there, and I've got a new root under here which I have to be very careful, because there she is. I don't want, see it's going furry and brown now, I don't want to overwater it, because if I overwater it in that area it can actually start to rot some of these leaves, so I've got to be very careful with that one. This one here is M.E.s Recurva, and this is the one, I don't know whether you'll remember at all, but that had got, I think it was one or two of the tiniest little roots you could ever imagine. There was another section to it, but that actually died. But this one, with the tiniest roots, which you wouldn't have given it any chance of survival, has actually carried on and just grown a little bit. But it's a very, very slow grower, this one is. This is another one. Now this one, I do keep getting a little bit of not spider mite. Well, it's either, I think it's scale, but I've treated it again, and this week, and but in actual fact, it is coming on. It's got this nice leaf here, and the reason I found it is I looked under the leaves, and I got one of those little fluffy things under the leaf. So I decided to treat that this week, and that's sending out nice new roots, as you see there, and it's got a little bit of, or a majority of its sphagnum moss, and then it's just got some lava rock on the top just for stability, but that seems to be coming along fine. And this one here is the Pastoral Innocence, and I think this might be ready to pot up. And I don't know what these are, I'm sure they look, I thought this one here, I thought that one there was a root, but it's not. I think that is a new growth. So, sorry about that, there's something in the middle there, a little speck, and I can't quite make out what that is yet. But I'm thinking it's maybe now time just to put it in a pot and see whether that'll help to bring it on. And what else have I got to show you? This one here, I'll bring it up, which now hangs on the wall over the top shelf. This is the Epicattleya L. Attilio var Santa Maria. And what I did yesterday, or last evening, I managed to acquire this little box here. Yesterday, it was only £1.50, and I thought, oh, that'd be ideal to hang this orchid on. The reason being, I did try it inside, and then in the end I put it on the outside, because then that allows the roots to actually come inside and grow all inside, and it's very stable with these wires here, and that now will be able to romp away. I'm really chuffed with that. And what else did I do? I did this a few weeks ago and I've not shown you yet, and this is with this particular orchid here, and let's have a look at it. Sorry about that. Whew. This is a species one. Is it not going to focus? Anyway, this is the Holcoglossum terete-leaved, and let's put it on there. And this has got roots a little like Vanda roots. They're quite big. So this bamboo mount, I had a couple of these little cattleyas on down there, and I decided then I'll make a kind of basket round it, put sphagnum moss in the basket, and left some little bits of bark on the roots, and it sits high up there, and if I put it on here you might see it better, because it has this habit of wanting to fall forward like this. So it's a very healthy plant, this, and hopefully now it'll romp on and perhaps I don't think it'll be this year, but perhaps next year it'll give me some flowers. Anyway, I don't think there's an awful lot to show you today. As I say, we're waiting for this expected rain, which the majority of England and Wales probably have had, and but here in Crewe we're still waiting. But never mind. So from me to you, enjoy your orchids. Speak soon. Bye bye now.